So now we are going to start with this. So yesterday what we did was we connected from our internet to our domain and the domain to the Route 53, and we were getting the traffic pushed from the web browser to the EC2 instance, where yesterday we have created two EC2 instance, that is Nginx and Apache. So if you have not seen, like, you can refer that video. Okay. So yesterday it was like with the public IP. Now we are going to make it in a security way. Okay, in a secured way. So first, what we are going to do is first we are going to create a security group for it. Okay, this security group will be used in the EC2 instance and load balancer. Okay, first we will create a security group. Security groups. Okay, it's already created. Let me delete this. I think so. It is deleted. Yes, it is deleted. Okay, let's create a new security group. So the security group name is it's like hello HTTP hello basic ports. Okay, so basic ports meaning it will allow SSH, that is 22 port, HTTP and HTTPS. This is for the secured port, that is 443. Okay, the same way we are going to add the inbound rules. Inbound rule, this is SSH. If you can see, this is 22, and source we are going to give like all the IPs as of now. Later we will see like what all IPs need to load. Okay, HTTP and one more rule, that is HTTPS. Okay, even this is added with all cider group. And outbound rules, you can see it is all traffic with 0. Okay, this is the outbound rules. Okay, we will create the security group. Once the security group is created, okay, we may need to create one more thing, that is IAM role. Uh, so first I will create this IAM role and I'll show you like why it is used. Okay, or so let's go to the roles. SSM. Okay, it's already created. Let me delete this role. Uh, delete. Yes. Okay. The use of this role is to connect to the SSM agent. Okay. First, what we will do is we will create a role that is called. Um, okay. First, we will see what are all the errors we will get. Then we will attach this role and those things. Okay. So before doing this, let's stick to the first point. That is, we have created a security group. Okay, first part is creating a security group. Then we are going to create an instance. As of now, I'm going to create a public instance. From that instance, I'm going to extract the AMI from it. Okay, let's launch an instance. So we need to create an instance of with the AMI type where it has the SSM agent. Okay, I'll just give Nginx demo public. Okay, so I'm going to use Ubuntu, and in the Ubuntu we have to use 22.04. Okay, this you can find it out in the website, that is AWS SSM agent EMI. Then you can see this. Find EMS with SSM agent. These are all the EMS which you have to use. Like, it will have inbuilt SSM support. So I'm going to use Ubuntu server with 22.04. So so here what I'm trying to do is Ubuntu with 22.04. Okay, instance type is T2 micro, and key pair I'm going to use proceed without a key pair. So you can see VPC, subnet, and auto assign enable this public IP, and we are going to select the security group, that is hello basic ports. This will allow SSH, HTTP, and HTTPS. Okay, then everything is fine. We are going to launch this instance. Okay, once the instance is launched, let's see whether it is launched properly. Okay, So it's in pending state. We'll try to connect to it. Let's give it a minute. Okay, it's in running state. We go connect. As of now, this instance doesn't have anything. It has just the Ubuntu part. Okay, I'm trying to connect to that instance. Okay, then what we will do is sudo apt update. Okay, update is done. Then we are going to install the Nginx. That is sudo apt install -y Nginx. Okay, if it is stuck somewhere, you can just refresh this. Then what we are going to do is we need to enable that systemctl enable nginx sudo systemctl start the nginx. Okay, so this will start it. Okay, we'll just localhost. Okay, it is working here. Same way we need to check it with the public IP. We just copy this public IP, copy, and then we do, okay, we'll search here. It is working fine. So once you are aware that it is working fine, what you can do is close this console. Okay, so you've created the instance, right? So what you can do is stop this instance. Stop the instance. Once this is getting stopped, what we can do is we can create a AMI out of it. Okay, this images and templates. Let's just refresh this. Let's verify whether it is stopped or not. So it is getting stopped. Okay, it is stopped. So if you go to this images, okay, we are not able to create an image. Fine. Select this action, image and templates, create image. Okay, this is nothing but Nginx demo AMI. Okay, we are creating an AMI. You can just give AMI demo. Okay, description, let it be. So it is going to create this instance. Okay, it says when selected, Amazon reboots the instance so the data is rest. Just uncheck this. Okay, tag image and snapshots together, so it will create an AMI image and also a snapshot of that volume. Okay, we just create image, so you can go to this AMI. Okay, if you check the status, it is in pending state. Let's see, let it be in the pending state. Okay, next thing what we are going to do is we are going to create an IAM role. First we will create an IAM role. Okay, this IAM role is used for the connectivity. Okay, if you have to use it with the, I'm going to use this image and create a instance in a private subnet, so there won't be any public IPs. Okay, so let me create this role, then I'll explain like where it is being used. Okay, roles, create a role for an AWS service. The use case is EC2. Okay, and next, so here we need to use SSM. So it is a automation core, I believe. Yeah, Amazon SSM managed instance core. Add this policy Next. Okay, then we are adding this permission, then create this role. Okay, role name is EC2 SSM access. Okay, create a role. So we have created this role. We'll see if the image has been created. Refresh. Okay, the image has been created and also a snapshot will be created. We'll verify whether a snapshot has been created. Okay, it is created. So what we can do is we can delete this public instance. We don't need it. Okay, we'll create one more instance which is like private, which is not exposed to the internet directly. Okay, go to the AMIs and here launch instance from AMI. Okay, if you do this, it will create an instance in a, without a public IP. Okay, so let's say Nginx demo SSL. We are going to do SSL also, so I just give Nginx demo SSL, and this is the EMI which is like custom EMI T2 micro and key pair. We don't need it. So network. So as of now it is in public subnet. I wanted it in private subnet. Okay, I'm putting it in private subnet. Okay, select the existing group, that is allow basic ports, and configure storage, that is fine. And in the advanced details what we need to do is we need to select the role which we have created now. Okay, this will allow SSM agent to be communicated over the web. Like once we log into this web console we can access the SSM, so we can access the instance via SSM agent. Okay, that's all. You can just launch the instance. Okay, you can see here Nginx demo SSL. It is in a running state already. But when you try to connect, okay, you can see in the session manager it is not online. Okay, so what we need to do is we can check here. That is under system manager, go to the system manager. There is node management fleet manager. Go inside the fleet manager and see if the node is available here. You can see the node is not available here. Okay, so for that we have to make sure that VPC has a VPC endpoints, so that instance connect to that endpoint and from there we connect from the browser. Okay, so we go to the VPC. In the VPC we need to create 3 endpoints, that is for the SSM. Okay, so go to the endpoints and create an endpoint. Okay, so first thing is like SSM, just type SSM. You can see com.amazon AWS, our region, and SSM. Okay, and we need to select this services. Select the VPC. As of now it is a default VPC, and I give both the subnet. Okay, and it asks for a security groups. We can use allow basic ports, so we wanted to allow 443 for this. Okay, full access create input. So it is asking to select the subnet ID also, uh, private subnet, and here is also private subnet create input. So we have created SSM. Same like that we need to create one more endpoint, two more endpoints actually. SSM messages. Okay, so create, select VPC, and then we are going to select the availability zones and the subnets. Subnet is private subnet. So this VPC endpoint will be available for those subnets. We are going to allow basic ports. Okay, create endpoint. And one more thing, that is EC2 messages. Okay, that is EC2. You can see this EC2 messages, service name, select VPC, VP South, private subnet, and also a private subnet here. Okay, and allow basic ports. Then I'm going to create an endpoint. Okay, now we have created three endpoints, that is SSM messages, EC2 messages. This we can verify here. Okay, SSM agent EPC endpoints. You can search for this. Okay, this will show you like what all the endpoints that it requires. Go back. Okay, if I get that link, I'll let you know. So, okay, let it be. I will first do this. Let's not waste the time. Okay, these are all the three things. So once this is done, we need to go to the system manager, fleet manager, manage nodes, refresh it. Before refreshing also, it is just showing that port, IPN port. So it is okay. Nginx demo SSL. Okay. So we can see the agent version also. Okay. Once this is done, you can go back to the instance, and in the instance, just refresh it. So we have created this instance, right? Go to the connect session manager. You can just connect here. So you can see who am I here. I'm logged in as a SSM user. Okay. So sudo su as a root user. Let me check if Nginx is working. It is active. Let's okay. Even this is working. Okay, our instance is able to we are able to communicate with the instance with the SSM manager. Okay, and it is not exposed publicly. To see that, to go inside here, you can see public IP4, and this address is not available. Okay, once this is done, what next thing we are going to do is we're going to create a target group. Okay, so target group, because we are going to expose it via load balancer. So create a target group with the instances, target group name, Nginx, demo, TG, HTTP 80, okay, IPv4, and the VPC is this is fine. Health check, let it be empty, and give next. We are going to select this instance, port 80, include as pending below. Okay, this will create a target group. So, fine. So we will refresh it. So we will come to know whether it is like healthy or not. Okay. So we have only one instance. It will check for that port and we'll get to know. Parallelly, what we will do is we will create one more thing, that is we'll create a load balancer. Okay. So create a load balancer, that is application load balancer. Okay. So it is Nginx demo LB. It is internet facing. Then VPC default. So we need actually two subnets to be selected when doing with the load balancer. So I'm selecting the private subnet 1 and private subnet 2, and then it asks for a security group. Okay, we need to allow basic ports. Okay, we are allowing SSH 22 and 22 HTTP 80, HTTPS 443. But this requires 80 and 443, that is enough. Okay, we can create one more security group and only allow HTTP and HTTPS. Okay, here I am adding the target group. Okay, then yeah, create the load balancer. So load balancer is getting created. So we'll see whether our target group has a healthy thing. Target. Okay, we have it here only. Okay, we'll just refresh and we can see 0 is healthy. Okay, let it create. So what we can do is now the load balancer is getting provisioned. So we can copy this DNS name and we can configure the route 53. Meanwhile, both are getting worked. Okay, go to route 53. Okay, so in the last video we have seen that we have created this thing and hosted zones. Okay, I've removed the old DNSA records. I'm going to create a new records. Okay, create record, subdomain is nginx, let it be a record, alias. So choose an endpoint, that is load balancer. Okay, application load balancer. So region is AP South 1. So I'm using AP South 1 and load balancer is this one, dual stack. Okay, simple routing and you can create the records. So you can see now we have a record with nginx.mgdev.in. Okay, we'll see if the load balancer has been updated. Okay, it is taking some time. Let it get provisioned. Meanwhile, what we will do is we'll see if the nodes are healthy. So registration is in progress. Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, however, we are going to do SSL, right? So what we will do is we will request for a certificate, that is ACM certificate manager. So you go to this certificate manager, request for a certificate, request a public certificate. Next, so the domain is, so what we are going to do is we are going to request a certificate with so this is nginx.mgdev.in, right? Now we are going to request a certificate for a wildcard subdomain, meaning anything which comes okay with mgdev.in. We don't want to create multiple certificates like nginx mgdev.in, apache mgdev.in. We're going to give it as a wildcard character. So DNS validation, RS record, and then we request it. Once this is requested, you can see it is in a pending validation. So it is asking whether this domain is owned by us or not. Okay. For that, what needs to be done is we need to insert this CNAME inside the DNS resolver. If you are using GoDaddy, then it needs to be inside the DNS records. We need to insert this. So since we are using 10 Route 53, I'm just going to create records in Route 53. Before that, let me show you. So we have only 3 records here, correct? We have only 3 records. So once I click that, it will be 4 records. Okay. mgdev.in create records. Okay, successfully created DNS records, and then when I refresh this pending to validation should become success. Okay, we'll wait for some time. So we'll check the target group whether it is having a healthy node. So we have a healthy node here, and even the load balancer. So So certificate, okay, certificate has been issued properly. Okay, we'll check this mgdev. We have 3 records. When we refresh, it should have 4 records. Okay, everything is working fine. So LD node and even in the load balancer. When we go to the load balancer, okay, need to see if it is active. Yes, it is active. First, we will test it from the load balancer whether it is working or not. Okay, then we will test it from our domain. So I'm just giving this. It is using HTTPS, so it is loading a while. So you can see it is non-secure. Same thing when I try to do with my domain, nginx mgdev.in, refreshed, and it is working fine. Okay. So as of now, we can see that it is with not secured. Your connection is not secure. We wanted a 443. For that, what we need to do is no changes at Route 53. The changes is at load balancer level. Okay. First, what we need to do is we need to add a listener that is with the HTTPS 443. Then forward the two target groups, that is to the Nginx demo. Then we need to select the certificate. Okay. Then add it. Okay. So we have added HTTPS 443 and it is forwarded to here. Okay, let's just test it. HTTPS :// nginx When I give this, it is working. You can see the lock symbol here. The connection is secure. You can just refresh again also. Okay. What if I try with HTTP again? Okay. Even the HTTP is working and HTTPS is working. This should not be the case. So whenever someone trying with the HTTP, it has to go with HTTPS. So for that, what we will do is go to the load balancer, HTTP port, manage the listener, like edit it. So we should not forward to the target group. We just redirect with port. Okay, this is the full URL. Okay, this will just redirect to the secured thing. Just save the changes. When you refresh it, go back to the thing, refresh it. You can see when it comes to the HTTP 40, it redirects to the HTTPS, and for the HTTPS, it will go to the this target group. Okay, let's just try this. It's already not secure. Still, I'll give the URL http://nginx.mgdev.in. When I click this, it automatically goes to the secured port. If you can see the inspect. Okay, go to the network. I'll stop this. I'm just trying. Okay, HTTP. Then enter. It goes to the mgdev. Sorry, I stopped recording. Okay, start recording. Okay, I've just given HTTP and enter. You can see we tried for HTTP. That is, it is saying that it has been permanently moved with 80 to the HTTPS 200 OK. Okay, this is how we will configure SSL certificate. It shows success here. Okay, with the view and the connection is secure. So now what we are going to do is we're going to clean up things. Okay, for the cleanup part, what we will do is we'll come it from the reverse. Okay, so first what we will do, we will go to the DNS, that is route 53. Go to the route 53, go to the hosted zone. It's just deleting this things. Go to the mgdev. We're going to delete both. Delete the records. Delete it. Okay, we have deleted from here, so it should not work in the load balancer, so we will delete the load balancer also. load balancer, go to the load balancer, delete it. Action, delete load balancer. Okay, we have deleted the load balancer. And same way we need to delete the target group. Into the target groups, delete it. Okay, after target group, we have created a certificate also, that is certificate manager. Go to the certificate manager, go to the certificates, delete it. Okay, so successfully deleted. We'll just refresh it whether it is getting deleted. Yes. So after that, we'll go to the EC2 instance. Go to the instance, SSL, terminate it. Okay, once terminating this, then what else? Go to the AMI, we'll delete the AMI also. Action, deregister AMI. Okay, then go to the snapshots, delete the snapshot. Then we'll go to the IAM role. So the roles and security group will not cost you, but still it is best practice to revert things. Delete. EC2 SSM access. Delete this. And one more thing is, we have created a endpoints, right? Go to the VPC, endpoints, click all three, delete it. Then go to the security group, we're going to delete this also. Okay, I'll leave this as of now. I'm going to go for the next couple of videos. I might need the security group. Yeah, that's all. Thank you so much. Thank you.